People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Now, people, this is a very sad story about a hard working man. His name is Happy. However, people, Happy had a very sad, a very bad, a very traumatic experience the other day. Happy is a youth that works on the street very hard. Whenever Happy is on the street, he calls his wife. However, of lately, Happy is getting busy signal, and I am not speaking about the artist. He is not getting any sorts of answers because it seems as if Happy wife makes happy life. So therefore, Happy wife is out getting happy with the local popo, a top popo, where they are at. Now, people, truth be told, this video is not from Jamaica. However, the message is going to be the same. Now, people, based on the information, it seems as if Happy was calling his wife. Happy was not getting the answers that Happy thought that he should be getting. So therefore, Happy must have been getting some sort of intel, some sort of intelligence that, listen, your wife is at X man's house, such man house, not that such man, the real such man. And such man is basically keeping her warm, keeping her cuddly. Such man is basically Xing and crossing her, if you know exactly what I am speaking about. So therefore, not getting any sorts of luck on the telephone, Happy decided that he wants to investigate properly. So therefore, he went to the person of interest in his wife's house. And when he went to the person of interest house, person of interest jump out of his own bed. Person of interest take road feet. Person of interest did not want any part of it because he figured that Happy was going to be very unhappy. And he might have had some sort of kitchen utensil, some sort of farm utensil, or even worse, some sort of pie. He did not want to hear those pie sound, especially when it is coming towards his way. So therefore, him left the ship, and he left the lady, meaning Happy wife, in bed, stark naked as the day she born in her birthday suit. Now, people, to Happy's sadness, he went in the house and he saw his wife laying on the bed, face down on the bed. Don't know if she was kind of positioning for some sort of back it up, jack it up, backers. She was acting as if she was sleeping. However, there was no sort of clothes. It was like the story of the 3 bears, only she was bearing it all. She was stark, naked as the day she born. And basically, Happy was shocked. Happy jaw dropped to the ground. He was basically traumatized. Now, people, when Happy asked for an explanation, this lady was confused. She did not know what to say. She was asking him, why are you acting like this? Why are you doing that? And people, you know exactly what that is. It is called reverse psychology. And Happy was not having it. Happy was like, what are you saying? What are you doing here? I am going to report this to the popo. I feel violated. Now, people, what was so sad about this situation is the fact that Happy looked at the dresser, and when he saw a couple of condom cases, and those condoms were empty. So therefore, it seems as if officer was on duty. Officer was investigating deeply within his wife or ex-wife to be. And people, what is even worse, Happy further did some more investigation, went in depth, and went by the garbage. And when he went by the garbage, he did not throw away the empty wrappers. He dipped his hand inside and picked up the used condom And people, to Happy's unlucky surprise, the thing stretch out look like a Godzilla or King Kong was the purse that was wearing it. We are speaking about use and it kinda long down, and Happy was saying to himself, wait a minute, this thing looked like it was in service. This thing looked like it was recently used. And even worse, this thing had all sorts of red residue upon it. So therefore, it seems as if it was like putting a big square in a small circle, if you get the drift. Don't want to be too graphic. YouTube codename PG-13. Now people, like I said, the wife continue, why are you acting like this? Why are you doing this? And Happy wanted some sort of explanation, but the explanation, it was not forthcoming. Because people, the truth and the fact is that, how are you going to defend that when you are busted, red-handed? Basically, Happy came to the Popo place and the Popo take away himself. So people, that is a sign of guiltiness. However, the wife was not so fortunate. She was not so quick on the foot, quick on the draw like Officer Dibble. So people, at the end of the day, there's a very important message in all of this. Whenever you have a cheater, she is going to cheat. If you have a cheater, man, you're going to get bun. So unless, of course, you decide to play the game of bun for bun and fear, meaning that you bun, him bun, we are speaking about a war of bunning. You know exactly what is going to happen, especially whenever you are not satisfied at home, especially when on the outside, meaning at the officer's house, a dishonest, meaning that the officer a jack her up, a back her up, a X her and a cross her, and she is having fun. However, Happy is not able to deliver on whatever he is supposed to do as a man. People, nobody said life is fair, and cheating has been going on for the longest time, and it is not going to stop, especially with these new generation and new thought of thinking. People, it is only going to get worse. So people, like I said, it is all about compatibility. It is all about getting somebody that you can trust. It is all about respect. And people, obviously, we see say Happy's wife does not make her happy. Well, she is happy outside of the life of her husband with the cop, if you get my drift. So people, at the end of the day, if you want this video can be achieved, or you can get this video if you WhatsApp me 1-876-894-2711, and then please let me know that you want the Happy being unhappy video. Leave your name, you want to join the group, point blank and period. Now people, the good thing about this situation is that Happy, even though he was unhappy, he held a level head. He did not take it to the furthest extent, meaning that he did not have any sorts of kitchen utensil, any sorts of farm utensil, any sorts of tool. And the fact that the Popo did not pipe him up and take him out for his own wife. So people, I will not say all's well that ends well. However, it could have been worse, point blank and period. Now before I move to the next part of my video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. The next thing that is popping in the news is that why is Jamaica, their procedures, the way that they handle business, so unprofessional, so unfair? And I am speaking specifically as it pertains to Western Union. And I know that there's a lot of persons that's been to Western Union, and when they try to collect money, it either tells them that A, you have exceeded the amount that you can get at Western Union, or you're just simply blocked. You cannot get any sorts of money. You need to speak to somebody in their customer service. However, the questions that they ask is ridiculous. Now people, we take into consideration the climate. As it pertains to Jamaica, we know say the scammer them there. We know that a lot of persons overseas have been losing a whole bunch of money because they were vulnerable, they were gullible. However, the truth and the fact is that as a legal, law-abiding, honest, hard-working person, you should not be jeopardized, you should not be inconvenienced for doing business the legal way, meaning that you're paying for a service and you're getting the money the legal way. The money is coming from a legal source and it is going to a legal source for something that is not illegal. Why is it that you're supposed to be inconvenienced? So therefore, because Jamaica is plagued with a whole bunch of scammers, everybody that goes to the Western Union, and I am not sure if it applies as it pertains to MoneyGram because I've not had a lot of complaints. Maybe it does, I don't know. However, what I do know about is Western Union because it also applies to me, and because I usually don't really get frustrated about things, I just let it slide. I say, alright, since you want to give me a problem, I'll just not use your services. However, you should have the option of using whatever service you want to use, because the truth and the fact is that while it might be more convenient to get the money sent to your bank account, it is also much more expensive than the Western Union, meaning that a wire transfer, it takes maybe about $40 something, $50 something, $60 something. It's been a little while, I don't really know. However, as it pertains to Western Union, you could get some money and like $1,000 you pay like $10, $14, depending on the market, depending on the era, depending on the state or city that you're in. So people, me just say, why is it that everybody has to suffer? That means the good has to suffer for the bad. Because the truth and the fact is that I am sure that most persons that are in Jamaica that have this problem, and this problem seems as if it is isolated to places like Jamaica and other islands, because the truth and the fact is that I have never heard of anybody in America having any sort of problem sending money to anybody else in America. However, when money is sent from America to Jamaica, it is always problematic. People, me just say, if you've had that problem, let me know in the comment section. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.